Hey, how's it going, y'all? Check it out. I got 2 water bottles. That means that I'm planning on doing a long one today. I just woke up literally like 10 minutes ago and I'm doing this. So I need to get in the mood here. But yeah, luckily with my lovely camera, Deer Park. Yeah, so we're gonna have fun here. I love this intro, y'all. I'm playing right now so that I can just show that we're gonna be in it for a long haul now. I probably really want to be friends with the personified cast honestly in real life, honestly. Because the original game was so much fun. I'm gonna join them. Okay. And just to reiterate, the camera is beneath my TV because I don't know what happened to my tripod. I'm looking for that thing for months. And like, it's been gone. I don't know what happened to it. But, no big deal. Let's see here. We finished doing the first little visit to Kamoshida's dungeon. Okay, so I need to head to the faculty office. Yeah. Man, with the whole corona thing, honestly, it feels so weird to be inside a public building like this. So you're that problem transfer student. Late on the first day too. You like causing trouble for the school? This is just a misunderstanding. I'm gonna keep my phone next to me here just so I can keep track of time. Besides the whole elapsed time thing in the upper corner. Do you even want to be reformed? I bet this is a good sign of what you'll be like here. I don't know why, but I just have the urge I need to drink some water. Hold up. I think my habit after all my practice runs of streaming and all that, I think I'll take baby sits occasionally. I think that's my main winning strategy, so that I can actually commentate and read. Let's see here, timid female student here, Dr. Sakamoto-kun was late again. Maybe he'll get expelled soon. Carefree female student. I can't believe he's still behaving like this after what he did to the track team. And he's still not expelled because Mr. Kamoshida's covering for him, right? Timid female student. Mr. Kamoshida's too nice for not abandoning a punk like that. Yeah, too nice. Let's get on going. I heard like hide a bunch of things up his bag. Do you know, senpai? Some crazy second year student is transferred to our school. Yeah, I heard about it. All the second years are talking about it. Apparently he's such a problem student that knows the school to take him. Why did he have to come here? I hope he doesn't try anything funny with the volleyball team. My voices are sounding a little crap to remember. I woke up about 15-ish minutes ago by now. Okay, well, I will say when I first played the original Persona 5, I was slightly put off at first by the fact that people were talking without you actually talking to them. Like, you can see certain tech bubbles saying rumors about Joker, like I heard that he was a super problem child and all that. I was kind of slightly weirded out by that at the very first initial glance, but immediately I really started liking that because with the school, like, it makes sense that you'll just hear some of this stuff being whispered around. Oh yeah, another thing I like about the Persona games is that they kind of taught me a bit about Japanese high school life. Because even though it's not here, I think there's another entrance that has some foot lockers or something like that. But Persona 3 and 4, the schools that you go to, they have foot lockers at the front entrance. And I was thinking to myself, like, what the hell type of school have foot lockers at school entrance? If anything, that should just be at in the gym, you know. But then after seeing different animes taking place in high school and all that, apparently foot lockers at the entrance of a school is apparently a thing. Why am I mentioning all this instead of going to the faculty office? Your guess is just as good as mine. Okay, from just judging from it, I'm pretty sure the layout of the school is the same as far as the remake goes. Respected male teacher, I can't recommend you to that college anymore. We decided on a different student. What? But you already promised to recommend me. How did that quote in Star Wars go? I'm old, like I think Lando said well, we had a deal, and then Darth Vader said I'm altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. Well, that's this guy's situation. Anyway, listen here. I'm sorry, but you have to accept that this was decided by the school. They want to prioritize students from our highly acclaimed volleyball team. Oh, for a second I thought they were going to say that McCo got the recommendation over him, but yeah, let's do it. Just look like the faculty office, tell them to get inside. If it's forced periods, from what I remember during the last part, you would honestly think that they should be in class right now.
Being over half a day on your first day? Can you explain yourself?
Okay, now for some people, as far as comic design, some people were put off by the original. Like comic had these big fish eyes, almost like the lolly. But I think so far, even though I have seen her eyes wide open, I can't remember what her eyes look like in the remake, wide open. But I wonder if they made her look less weird with the eyeballs. But either way, though, she's still one of my. I love all the characters in this game. But as far as people that you see all the time, I think comic is actually not that bad. Let's see here. Got lost. My train was late. I was in a castle. I was in a castle. Anyway, my train was late. That's the most reliable thing I got today.
It's lunchtime, you know. You would have gotten here sooner if you had walked from your place.
Probably. I don't know.
It's true the train schedules have been a mess due to the accident, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto.
You know, considering how Ryuji is considered a bastard by the school as well, I'm kind of surprised that she even gave him the honorific of Kun. But I didn't have a choice. That's Sakamoto? Like, how the hell will I know? Oh well, don't go with that.
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though.
The original, I will say, I feel like the original game felt like it was a little bit very mean-spirited to Ryuji as far as handling the Morgana arc and just just during the next to final dungeon in the game. But as far as I'm concerned, the Ryuji though is like I wish I had a friend like him in real life. Shit.
Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes.
You know what, I don't think they ever mentioned it in the Persona game, but just for anyone watching this and commenting, can someone tell me how many periods Japanese high school has? Because American high schools, they have 9.
Follow me.
I'm curious. I love that.
Introduce yourself. Be serious about it, even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
I saved the rape victim, y'all. Don't judge me. I guess that's all necessary.
You think that's him? Huh? One in the rooms?
Wonder what about Joker besides the fact he has eyes that made him stick out. Because to me, if I was a teacher, like, I don't think I would know Joker for a good while.
He really is insane.
He looks vulnerable.
Well, he has the blackest hair out of all of us. Because everyone in here, they either have light grayish brown or just plain brown hair.
But he might slap us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down.
Well, I'd like to introduce the transfer student.
Echo Ramsey.
Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well.
All right. Please say something to the class.
I'm Echo Ramsey. Nice to meet you. ... If I was an actual transfer student to a school, I'd probably just give the shy, just quiet, like, nice to meet you. But let's go with it. Nice to meet y'all. Come on.
He
He
seems
quiet,
but
I bet when he loses it.
I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
And generally being a good person. Yeah.
Share your textbooks with him for today.
This sucks.
He might have the coronavirus. You know what? They made the original game after, like, during 2020 or afterwards. You know that would have been one of the rumors about Joker. That he had that.
Nice.
Well, I never noticed the yellow headband thing on in the original. She probably had it, but then again, as a guy, I don't pay attention to. And plus, as I said in the previous parts, I don't really care for hair accessories. Huh? You're that girl. I don't remember that. I don't remember the options in the original, but
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other?
Ew.
Does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
even though there's kind of like realistic behavior from high school students, I'm like, come on, y'all, just take a chill pill here.
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida.
I like how you just said that outright, for everyone, including the teacher, to hear.
Then
again, this is the Kamaki-san we're talking about.
For real. That side of the room is totally awful.
I tell you, during the beginning parts of the game, like for the students, I would feel like that everyone is just horrible people, including my fellow students. But eventually, after the first chapter, I grew. After this, people get warmer with John, with John. But I named him John in my first playthrough of the original. But whenever people get friendly with Joker, as time passes by, like then I really started getting warm and I really started liking these guys. But it's very hard just to go back to the whole, oh, you're evil for being a hero and all that. Anyway, let's get on with this.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other.
Well then,
Let's get class started.
Who's on duty
Who's on duty today?
Everyone tries.
Well, what are we going to say, the Pledge of Allegiance, or whatever the Japanese equivalent is? You don't have to know that there's like 2 arrows like pointing up on his neck. I don't know why, but that just stuck out to me just now. We'll see him. He's definitely going to be one of the most recurring characters. Okay, a little bit of Catherine. This is the only time I can think of that they actually merged the metaverse with the real world, aside from, well, you know, later on. Is this school? Both of these make me feel like I'm on drugs. I'm just gonna throw that out there. As far as the police would be concerned in the last part, but whatever. Is this a castle?
Are you sure you're okay?
Well, we'll hang out with Sakamoto-kun, and then maybe there was something like, involved with all that, but...
Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this?
Yeah, rumors of assault.
Get involved. Speak of the devil.
You know what? I will say this. I'm not gonna try to spoil it until we get to it, but for Kami's social link, they call it confidants in the game, but social links just is easier for me to say. But plus, that was what they call it in the previous Persona games. But anyway, for her social link, like with her whole backstory and all of that, I'm very surprised that with her backstory that she's so callous towards Ryuji and Joker, but especially Ryuji, because like you think that she would care even about the bad students, but evidently not.
What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
Okay, so yeah, looking at her cutting right now, her cutting looks. In the original, I'm pretty sure her pupils were very much bigger and looked more deadish, from what I remember at least.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
I would really like to see a sketch of Ryuji with just black hair. I don't know what it's like. I'm just very curious to see how that would look, but I'm glad that they differentiate the party members by giving them different hair colors. Because if Ryuji had like black hair, I would probably get them mixed up with the background characters.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
Are you gonna comment on that?
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
What, you just want to see me on the rooftop? Like, not like gonna top me off the roof.
Why did you allow us to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto.
Oh, you gonna shut up. Okay,
A student with a criminal record, the culprit of an assault case.
And me.
At this rate, it's pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Oh, I think you contribute enough. Trust me on that, homie.
Now don't be like that. The school counts on you, Kamishiro. You are our star. Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well. Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kabakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
Me, I'm not gonna slander anything, but like, let's just say before in the middle school era of my life, like this is like the first chapter of the game remind me a little bit of middle school, honestly. Like, not for me personally, but I just know like how twisted my middle school was. I just don't leave it at that. Sakamoto seemed eager to talk about something. I should meet him on the rooftop. First, let's go talk over to the well-behaved student. Is there anyone from me? We're at the rooftop. To me, like, if I was a new student, I'm not even at that because, like, the rooftop, like, to go to the roof, you would think to go upstairs, you know, but with that, nobody's not up there. I mean, just go up those stairs and you get there. Oh, you're out early, from what I remember. How about the castle? Well, what? For that, what? Like, if I was doing a review, I would probably just edit in John Tron's, like, what sound. John Tron makes some memeable, like, clips. But yeah, let's see here. This flavor club castle, like one of the old Goku castles. I have no idea what you're talking about. If she was there, I could at least see why that would be an option. Unless that's just Joker fucking around with people, because that is part of his personality traits. Like, when you look at dialogue options sometimes, you can just tell that he just loves to fuck with people. Anyway, you should give up. Why are you scaring me? Who are you anyway? I'm not thinking you're around here for. Around the terrible stranger is what I'm coming to. No, it can't be. So a vicious person who drinks, smokes, steals, and hurts people. Nothing like you. How the hell can you tell just by looking at Joker? Like, for all we know, like, Joker could be a psychopathic type of kid at home. Like, you can just say that, oh, just look at you. You look pretty good, but maybe the transfer student? What? You're talking about the one at the center of all the rumors online? Alcohol, smoking, stuff, violence. The teacher would never approve of such an article. It's crazy as hell how the rumors escalate. Like, I just found it very intriguing. Oh! Hey! Hey! By the way, thank you for volunteering to take care of the planners.
No.
Mature third year. Oh, no trouble. I'm not sure I'm up to the task though. Don't worry, you're being a huge help. Oh, I'll make sure the roof is unlocked for you. I imagine it's gonna be a lot of work. Okay. You know what? That's actually explained. Apparently in the first chapter of the original, they just said that the rooftop will be locked, but it's never locked, but they never gave an explanation why, but with her commandant, okay, that makes a lot of sense because basically she's the one who takes care of the school's plans.
Yes.
I'm gonna do my best. I'll take a look at them later. And she's done. Huh. Okay, I like that little extra world building there. I wonder when you come across Yusuke before you meet him officially. You think that Champion ever know how he looks tough and that just hiding his true self over there? I make sure not to cross him. Yeah, I bet he's totally different when he's mad. I heard he almost killed someone. Well, he's just a totally different person in the other world. Kids are crazy, man. It has an off-limit sign posted up, but it looks like the door is unlocked. Okay, you're in good old honor system.
There you are. Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Tommy already told you stuff like don't get involved with him, huh?
How do you know, homie? Would be what I would say, is real life.
As much. Then again, we're in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know how we almost got killed at a castle.
Well, you know, just normal run-of-the-mill day in anime world, so...
It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah.
Like the option thing, I don't know, man, like... Castles, like, I feel like it was a dream, man. We share the same dream. Eventually, they do share the same dream in the dancing game, so... I'm not saying it's out of the world. But anyway, yeah, man, I remember. Come on.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida.
That was still brutal how you punching your ass down, but yeah.
Thanks.
Ooh, I like that cut in. But no problem, homie. You're welcome, man.
We saw there. Probably don't know about it. There's some rumors about it.
Well, how you're talking about you would think that you don't know anything about Kamoshida, but you know damn well what Kamoshida's capable of, Ryuji. Anyway, Kamoshida? The guy we met earlier?
Yeah, the ripped mob head. Because of that.
I tell you guys, the build up to actually finding Kamoshida is probably like, even though the other bosses were alright in the game overall, I feel like Kamoshida was definitely the most built up villain. Like, he was like the clearest goal as far as first bosses go.
I wonder if we go back to that castle again. Now, for that, must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say.
Lovely.
You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers.
That's an understatement. Yeah.
Ryuji
Sakamoto. Okay, I think I've heard of that.
Don't ignore me, alright?
Alright, Ryuji Sakamoto. You know, if I was a new student, I'd probably be doing that annoying thing where you say their names at least 3 times. Like, say, like, okay, Ryuji Sakamoto and all that. until so I can remember their names. Even though I find that personally annoying, but like repetition does help, you know, get that ingrained into your head. Now Ryuji, I can pronounce that name fine off camera. It's just the comatose that keeps running me off in the previous parts. Anyway, see ya, man. Oh, so they're gonna do a real thing where we go back to Stay and Joker, but oh well. Guess these are the plants that matured third year is gonna take care of. Okay, for the transition, they even added a little more of the subway details. I like that.
Hey, I got a call from school.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
I'm sorry, Dad. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning.
Yeah, I mean, cook for you.
One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
Okay, now that's a reasonable response for someone who thinks to skip school.
Good. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised.
The voice actors all reacted their lines from what I heard, so I can feel the slight difference in this one.
What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already.
Okay, I think that's new, but that's kind of consistent with how he is.
No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay?
Yes, Daddy.
Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
It's the only thing to Ramley that keep calling him Daddy. Can I get my DLC office now, or no? Okay, I guess I gotta wait until the first dungeon. I feel exhausted. I'm actually copying his movement right now, but with how my camera is, without my tripod, you can't really see my lower body. But I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of all the weird stuff that's been happening to me. I can't sleep yet, man. That's just some heavy stuff I'm thinking about. Oh, you can sit down now. Was that guy that we went into this morning just a dream? I feel exhausted. Yeah, okay, yeah. Just go to bed. I'm pretty sure I said it enough time for my liking, but I really love this game. And I really love so far
About time you come to.
Hey, girl.
On your feet, inmate. Our master
Damn,
wishes
look
to
up
speak with you.
y'all.
For your own sake that you take his words to heart.
Can I just take a minute just to relax, just take in the atmosphere before you hit me with some exposition?
First off, let us celebrate our reunion.
Oh well.
Oh, you've awakened to power and special ones at that.
You would think when you said a special one to die, you would think that means that at this point you have the ability to capture multiple personas and all that. And technically you do, but like, it's not like I captured a pixie yet.
Your rehabilitation can begin.
Rehabilitation?
There is no need to understand for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are the worlds of mask, an honor when confronting worldly matters.
I will say though that there's a certain part of psychology called like Hugin psychology or Jugen psychology. I don't know how to pronounce it honestly, but that was a lot of the Persona games lore is based off of around that, as far as having personas and shadows and all that. And what do you mean? That's not my concern. No, my guts need to be at least bold to say that.
I have high expectations for you.
Well, in the first or second part of the stream, like Joker just slammed his body against the bars a bit, and then Caroline slammed her baton on the thing, so wasn't that bold? Anyway, whatever. do you mean? I really like that clean cut in the Joker there.
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes.
When someone tells me don't worry, I tend to worry more. Just saying.
By the by, have you come to appreciate whatevs navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and analysis.
I wish there was a third option for us returning players, just so that we could say, yeah, I appreciate it, man, thank you, or something like that, but whatever.
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
I remember when a lot of people predicted that Joker was going to be an evil character and you were going to play as the villains of the game.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
And since you're playing as the Found Thieves, I just kind of assumed that as well. But they're actually the good guys of the game and all that, and I like the moral grayness of that.
It must be disheartening to make use of the navigator alone.
Personally, I prefer.
Should there be others who are beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to learn as a most excellent thief.
Especially Package.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Download the application data. Okay. That was weird. I just got notice that my application data is 5 hours from being downloaded, but you must have data prepared in order to continue from here. Okay, well it says that they're 5 hours, so I might have to take a short break now, but let's save and return to tile. I think something that's fucked up, but hey, you know what? I appreciate they give you like a full 3 or 4 hours of gameplay before they say, okay, you have to wait for your update and all that. So it sucks, but I have to end this real quick, y'all. But I'll be back later today in 5 hours. Like, shit, what time will that be? Okay, around 5 p.m. maybe, so I probably won't be back on here till tonight then, but hey, thanks for watching this short in parts, but hey, but I'm enjoying this still, guys, and I'll see you guys later. You guys can just like, comment, subscribe, and I think for a half hour, I think we got a lot of stuff covered, actually, so anyways, well, you guys stay nice and healthy with the whole pandemic going on right now, and I'll see you guys later.